Have you ever seen a cat playing with a ball of paper? It's pretty entertaining, right? Well, what if it's done by a bunch of cats at the same time? Would it be any less funny? Probably not. Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Before we start today's cartoon, I want to thank you all so much for your support. You guys have no idea how much it means to us. So thank you. And now, let's get started. The sun was shining brightly through the window. It was a typical day in the city. People were going about their business. Cars were honking and birds were tweeting merrily in the trees. Suddenly, a small grey kitten came running into the room. He looked like a small, scared mouse, just like the ones that often ran across the street in front of cars. The little guy saw the crumpled piece of paper on the floor and pounced on it. But when he tried to hit it, his paw went straight through it. Astonished, the kitten looked at the strange phenomenon. When he touched the piece of paper, it seemed to vanish. Then he felt something soft under his paw, and he decided to dig it out. To his surprise, it was another kitten, only this one was black. "Who are you?" asked the grey kitten. "My name is Merker," replied the black kitten, "and I'm your brother." "I'm older than you, smarter and cuter," said Merker proudly. "Oh, really?" Grey Kitten raised an eyebrow. "Yeah, really," confirmed Merker. "I can even show you some tricks." Just then a big ginger cat walked past them. "Hey, you there, kittens," he called out. "Let's play." "Let's go," said Merker to his brother. "We can play with Uncle Garrick." They ran over to the ginger cat and rubbed against his leg. "Good boys," Garrick purred, scratching them behind the ears. "And you're such a brave hunter already," he added, looking at the grey kitten. The kitten blushed at the compliment. He still hadn't figured out how to hunt, but he pretended he knew what he was doing. Garrick brought out an old shoe and left it on the floor. "Go get it," he told the kittens. "It's just like a mouse." Merker immediately rushed to attack the shoe, while the grey kitten watched his brother curiously. After a while, the grey kitten lost interest in the shoe and decided to explore the rest of the house. Outside, he saw a butterfly fluttering from flower to flower. The kitten had never seen anything like it before and wanted to catch it. But every time he got close, the butterfly flew away. The kitten kept chasing it around the yard until he finally managed to catch it. He proudly brought his prey to Garrick and Merker. "Look, I caught a mouse," he meowed loudly. But Garrick and Merker just looked at him and burst out laughing. "You silly goose," Garrick said. "That's not a mouse, it's a butterfly. Let it go." But the kitten didn't want to let the butterfly go. He kept chasing it around the yard, and soon they were joined by Merker. Meanwhile, inside the house, a woman was sitting at the table eating her lunch. She was knitting a colorful scarf. Suddenly, she heard the sound of meowing and footsteps. She stopped knitting and listened intently. Then she smiled and went over to the window. She could see two kittens chasing a butterfly in the yard. The woman had been watching them play from afar. She couldn't help but smile at their antics. The woman was very fond of animals. She had 2 dogs, a parrot, and, of course, the cats. She loved them all dearly. One day, the woman went to the store and bought a lot of fish for her cats. When she got home, she opened all the cans of fish and put them on the floor. The cats were very happy with the present and immediately started eating. Suddenly they began to fight over the fish. They scratched each other's eyes, bit each other's tails, and generally behaved very badly. The woman was very upset by this, and she took all the fish back into the kitchen. "No fish for you," she told the cats. "You don't deserve it after how you behaved." The cats immediately felt remorse and started meowing plaintively. The woman couldn't stand their meowing, so she started feeding them little by little. After the incident with the fish, the cats became best friends. They would often be seen playing together in the yard. One day, the woman was watering the flowers when she noticed that the cats were missing. She looked around the yard and saw them playing on the roof. "Get down from there, you guys," she shouted. "It's dangerous." But the cats didn't listen to her and continued playing. Suddenly, there was a loud crash and the cats fell off the roof. The woman immediately rushed to them, thinking they were hurt. But when she got closer, she saw that they were both fine. "Don't ever do that again," she scolded them. "You scared me half to death." The cats spent the whole day playing in the yard. They chased butterflies, rolled in the grass, and took naps in the sun. As the sun began to set, they headed back inside. The woman fed them and gave them fresh water. Then she went to her room and closed the door. The cats curled up on her bed and purred loudly. One day, the woman went to the store and bought a new toy for the cats. It was a big, fluffy mouse. The cats were very happy with the present and spent the whole day playing with the mouse. They chased it around the house, jumped on it, and bit it. The woman watched them play and couldn't help but smile. Her cats were the best in the world. As the years passed, the cats grew up and remained the best of friends. They would often be seen napping together, grooming each other, and playing with the woman's dog. One day, the woman was watering the flowers when she heard a loud crash. She turned around and saw that the cats had knocked over a vase with flowers. The woman sighed and shook her head. Her cats were always getting into trouble. But despite all their mischief, she loved them more than anything in the world. The end.